Likutei Moharan, Torah, Chof Hey.
See? We didn't finish coffee?
Nope. We finished the main Torah, but there are 3 additional adages added to the end of the Torah. The first one we spoke about yesterday was bringing the behemoths and Beis HaMikdash, the smicha and the shechita, which is the smicha and the shechita of the medama. And he says about when we said in Ois Beis, when a person moves from one level to the next, אז צורך לו ללך דרך אל הדמיונס כדי להגיע לקדושה. He must traverse through these demyonis in order to reach the kedusha. ותכף כשעולה למדרגה השנייה, and instantly, when a person goes to the next מדרגה, אזי ניסויין הקליפות שמדרגה ומסובבים בישראל. What happens is all the klipas in this new higher madrega come and surround him. וצריך להכניע אותם מחדש, and they have to be subdued all over again. עיין שם. ואף על פי שכבר נשבר הקליפה במדרגה העליונה, even though the klipa in that madrega was already broken before, by the person who used to be in that madrega before you, אף על פי, כשפנימי של העניין נעתק משם, when the inside kedusha of the person above leaves, because he also goes to a higher madrega, the pnimis atachtan oila, and the inside of the one in the lower madrega comes up and becomes chitzonius and what used to be the chitzonius before. Maybe as I klipa chayza v'nea, then the klipa wakes up all over again. Ayen sham. This is a crucial nakuda the one needs to bear in mind. And the Rebbe said in this language, and this is a very common mistake by Hasidim, suddenly they feel that they fell off Avodas Hashem. Go. You have to force yourself to make his beidados. You're sitting there. You don't know why you're sitting there. The person feels like a total loser, total failure. I don't know what I was born b'chlal for. What good am I? I don't do anything. I waste my time. Just roaming around like, one of the jackals. You're coming in the streets, walking here. He says, no, I'm going to walk there. No, I'm going to walk there. Or maybe not, maybe I'm going to walk there. And you feel like you're so bored, and sometimes you go ahead and you do things that you shouldn't do altogether. Really, this is not a nefila, this is not a falling down altogether at all. Because you have to go from one level to the next, so the klipas and the tumah and the dimyonis are reawakened. הטייבס והבלבולים והדמיונס והמחשובס והמניעס. It is the lusts and the confusions and the fantasies and the thoughts and all the stumbling blocks and all the barriers. You have to strengthen yourself and redecide, though you may be blinded, you must be resolute. You must be 100% לחזור ולהכניע ולשבר הקליפס והמניעס. You have to, get over yourself and break these manias down. שבכל מדרגה ומדרגה מחדש, they come up in every new madrega, they come up all over again. אבל באמת, אין זה נפילה כלל. It's not a nefila. It's just a normal process. That's the way it goes. It's not that you did something awful and therefore, whatever it is. No, that's the name of the game. That's how the game is played. There's Aliyah Sirius, yes, that is a very good idea. It's much too cold here. And with the Shaykh to Ois Gimel, if you could shut this one off, that would be great. The Shaykh LeOis Gimel, V'da she'en shnei bnei Adam shovim. There are no two people who are equally on the same madrega. Nimtzo k'she'echad rotze la'alos madregosoi lemadrega elyon hayoser. When one person wants to go up to a higher madrega, אז הילך ונעתק האדם העמד הבויס המדרגה העליונה. The person who is standing on that high madrega also leaves his place. והילך ונעתק למדרגה היסר עליונה. And he's going and he's moving to a still higher madrega. ואז אומר בזה הלושן, הרבי used this particular, וזה בחינס הרומא, this is called lifting. מה שאיכות מרים מקביעס חברו, that one person lifts and brings his friend higher. כי על ידי זה שהאודם המדרגה התחתונה, עולה מדרגה לדרגה, it is through that the person was in the lower madrega, sorted his older madrega and is going up. Al dei ze yigbiya ve'erim es chaveiro shel madrega elyoina. With this, he elevated and he lifted his friend, who was in the higher madrega, la'alos lamala elyoina yaisa, to go to a still higher madrega. V'chein chaveiro de chaveiro. And that friend pushes his own friend, who is above him, and pushes him up. הגבוה עוד יסר מחבר, או לא עוד יסר למעלה. The friend that was above him pushes his own friend, who was above him, pushes him higher still. וכן למעלה למעלה. And it goes all the way up. כי אי אפשר שיהיו שני בני אדם מדרגה אחת. It is not possible for two people to be on the same madrega. I'm not some ads. אחר שאומר המאמר, this is after the Rebbe says that particular Torah, ושם מכנה וקורא כל הטייבס ויצרו בשם כוח המדמה. There he calls all the lusts and all the taivas and all the greediness. They called him koach hamadama. Omer az, the Rebbe said then, tzrichin koloi velchanes l'shem acher. We have to call the Yetzer Hara by a new name. We have to a name change. The Omer az, haynu labal doba v'Yetzer Hara. The Baal Dover himself, the Yetzer Hara, tzrichin because it's a b'shem acher. You have to call him a different name. The haynu shelo likro yisoi od b'shem Yetzer Hara. Don't call him a Yetzer Hara again. B'shem koach hamadama. The power of illusion, power of fantasy. And the Rebbe said it, like as if he was joking. אבל הבנתי שהיה לו בזה כוונה שלמה, ולא זכיתי להבין כוונוסו בזה. And Nosson says, and I understood that the Rebbe had full kavana in this Indian. But I wasn't zeicher to fully understand what was his kavana in this. And if Nosson didn't understand, obviously we don't understand. But that which we said, that the Yetzer Hara we spoke about a couple of days ago is like, I think the Gemara brings this mashal, Medrash brings this mashal, that the king wanted to test his son, the prince. I think we said it in Breslau on Thursday. He wanted to test him because he wanted to make sure that he knows, that he'll be able to withstand the nisyonis. So the king went and he hired a professional woman to try and tempt the prince. Give him money. That's your role. What is she going to do? What do you expect her to do? She has to do what the king told her to do. Right? On the other hand, what does the king really want? The king wants the prince not to fall. But nevertheless, the whole Nisayan was arranged by the Melech, or by the king himself. The Yetzer Hara is a Misharis of the Melech. That's why they say that La'osid Lover, Rabbi Eli Kaplan speaks about it, and he says La'osid Lover in the future, the Gedish Baruch is going to shech the Yetzer Hara. Shech him. You say Nagod every year. Chad Gadia, and then came HaKadosh Baruch Hu and shech the Malach HaMaves, right? He said he shech the Malach HaMaves. The Shoichet shechted the ball, and the Malach HaMaves shechted the butcher, and the Kodesh Baruch Hu shechted the Malach HaMaves. It's very peculiar that we use the lashon of shechting. The Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to shecht the Samech Mem, the Yetzer Hara. Why don't you say he's going to kill him? It doesn't say in any other place, shecht Amalek, shecht the Midyanim, shecht this. Go kill them. And somebody a murderer, go kill them. Doesn't go shecht him. What's the meaning of shechting the Yetzer Hara? So he says, because also love the Yetzer Hara is the Malach of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's doing his job. And La'osid Lover, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to shecht him like a butcher shechting a behemoth. And he will make him kosher. He will make him kosher. That's why the Gemara like alludes to why is the chazir, the pig called chazir. Says she'oseh HaKadosh Baruch Hu lachziro lekashrus. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to return him to being kosher all over again. How can it be? How can it be? Something which is not kosher. It's not kosher. What do you mean? When was it kosher? La'achzir means to return it, which means that it started out kosher and then became non-kosher. When was it kosher? So, in the Aschala of the Bria, the Yetzirah of the Yetzer Hara, the main creation or the evil inclination, the purpose is to enable Bechira. So la'asid lavoi, so we call him ra, we call him bad. The bad is not that it's bad me'etzem, that by its essence it's bad.
What time is the meeting? It's now?
It's not,
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
it's not that in the essence it's bad. What it means is that in the shirish, the good and bad are one. By HaKadosh Baruch Hu, there's no bad. There's no sheker by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. By us, two opposite things, two contradicting things, are contradictory because of our limited comprehension. By HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I apologize. What's going on with me? By HaKadosh Baruch Hu, everything is one. It's all good and bad are all one. They're very shirish. So if it's not bad, then what is it? It's koich hamadama. It's fantasies. It confuses you. You see what you want to see. Koich hamadama means that it enables you to suspend disbelief. You're going to go, you're going to watch Superman, and you have to suspend the disbelief. A person cannot fly. If you went and watched Superman, and the minute he flew, says, come on, this is ridiculous. A person cannot fly. All the movie goes in the garbage. So, you have to suspend the disbelief. You have to take the disbelief and put it on pause. Okay, let's say that the person can fly.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, let's say that the person can, I don't know, go into all these dangers with everybody trying to kill him and nothing ever happens to him. Let's say that you have to suspend disbelief, and then all the mices are possible, then all the fables are possible, all the demyonis are possible. You have to take your judgment, your real, true judgment, and suspend it. And say, something, let's say that it is possible, just for game's sake, just for a little while. Let's say that it matters whether this guy hits the basket or the other guy hits the basket, or this guy hits the ball or this guy does not hit the ball. Let's say that it matters. As we say, it's called Koach HaMadama. Ad kan Torah Chafei, Mitzvah Hashem. The next we learn Torah Chafei.